Warning: the following content may not be suited for younger or sensitive audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. We are starting off today's session with a little tension. As you know, it is the next morning. You guys are waking up and, like you're getting ready to leave to head to the Star's Hand Caldera.
Ow!
Bless you.
Oh, Max, just to ask, I do take that point of exhaustion, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's disadvantage on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man,
So,
exhaustion
Am
is
I
brutal.
awake? Or am I asleep? Well, yeah, obviously I'm awake.
So what do you guys do? I mean,
Okay. And that's what she said. But, what I miss?
I am back and we just started, I think.
yes.
Yeah, we just started.
It's basically like it's early enough that the sun hasn't risen yet.
No, so it's just a brand new day.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
Still at the tavern. You guys are getting ready to leave.
So, I do want to say what Nihilus is going to do is whenever he's in his room, he's just going to take a long swig of his flask, as he knows it's going to be a long fucking day. Then he's going to...
Alright.
Has
Anything else
anyone
for me before
explained?
I say something?
What? I did not hear anything either you said.
I was asking if you're down, Nihilist, so I was gonna say something about Blue.
Yeah, that's literally the one thing I was going to do with Nihilus in the morning, so...
Alright. Is Nihilist in the bedroom?
Nihil, can you say that? Can you say that again?
Nihilist in the bedroom with Blue right now.
Yeah? He was about to leave the room.
Yeah, this is like right out of night. She just the after the ceiling spree I did last session, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Only that night has passed.
Okay. In that case, if Nanis paid attention, he will see that despite the weird actions, her usual act, the morning, you see her nervously holding her
I'm going to
arm.
be honest. I can't understand a single thing you're saying.
How about now?
No. You always hear that one curse word. It's always that one.
Technical difficulties.
Has anyone explained to Odysseus what happened yet?
Probably not. Anyways, what? Okay.
No, it's really early.
Anyways,
Oh.
try now, miss.
Though Odysseus, you can tell that there's a tension.
Oh, okay. Fun times.
I mean, and you also did wake up in Zenith's room this morning, so...
Good talk.
Okay, that's I guess better. I guess it's literally Russian roulette with your mic. It's always that.
I literally don't do anything, to be honest with you.
Well, co-porter, I guess. Anyways, continue.
So either way, uh, if Ninus is paying attention, he will see Bluma holding her arms together, kind of rubbing them, trying to uh, what what to him appears like a thing. But throughout the night, she has been reliving that flash in her memory from the party. Just stuttering and just breathing heavily, trying to figure out who the names that were mentioned at the time.
So Niall is seeing this, and he's going to turn to her and is like, "You still recovering?"
I am trying to remember, but nothing's coming up actually. So I'm just numbing the
don't,
feel right now.
just from personal experience, don't force it, that typically makes it a lot worse.
And
Let's
damn
just
it,
take it.
I,
Let's just take it slow for now. Eventually, I am certain things will come up as we go along.
look, I need something to clear my mind. So
You want a swig?
no, I want to make something illegal.
Can we not?
Do you know where are some hornets at?
Didn't you spend time fucking with the guards last night?
Yeah, and
Bluma, that's something we don't do. That draws attention.
okay. How about this? You help me get some jars and some hornets.
Why?
Nothing.
Oh shit.
Hey, you guys don't like
Nihilus,
me blowing shit up, so
Bluma,
might as well make something else.
make a nature check real quick.
Oh god.
Bloom as well.
Yep.
Yes. He said Nihilus.
Okay.
No, I never take
got
nature. So
Bloom machines.
11. Nice.
Well, all right. Ah, fuck. That's shit. Okay, that's +4. Base.
So, Nihilus, you would know, being like living in this this realm your entire life. Since it is basically getting closer to the colder season, it's getting down to like the other end of summer and starting to cool down. You would know that hornets, while they are not like gone, they are starting to slow down and they are starting to become less common.
Nihilus says Bluma. So you know it's getting colder out, right?
I haven't noticed, to be honest with you. The Feywild's has
Well,
its own
this
thing.
type of season, insects like ants, bees, hornets, they are starting to gather things to hibernate through the winter. As in, they're gonna sleep throughout the winter, and they're starting to. Basically, I'm saying you're gonna have a harder time finding them. And I advise us not go literally poking a hornet's nest.
Mm.
Listen, how about maybe we can ask Auric to bake you something to possibly help get your mind off of the whole stress. Or maybe find something and he thinks illegal. Because remember what we talked about.
Okay. Fine. So okay. Okay, then Bruma goes like the set of armor that she basically stole last night. She ways Nidus to come over to her to put that inside the hoodie of holding.
He opens up the cloak. It's like, okay, put it in. Also, how much gold did you get, by the way?
500.
Nice. Nice. Let's try not to make
And
this.
also I got 2 pairs of prosthetic legs.
Why?
I don't know. Felt like it. So She
You know what?
puts the two prosthetics legs inside, and then
If,
she also
if
proceeds to go inside the hoodie.
if
You
needed,
might want to keep me hidden from the guards and the anybody that you see missing the lake.
Bluma, whenever we're on the road, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna try to work on your because I don't want to be avoiding every single town just because you nearly blew it up, metaphorically and literal. And then he just walks out the room. Also, wait, is Dricknoth with him?
She's
Yes.
Okay, he
yeah,
walks.
she's in the uh, she's actually inside the whole in the hoodie, like halfway through.
I said,
Her upper body is so able to be seen.
anyways, Nihilus takes another swig of his flask as he walks down the stairs, and I'm sorry that took so long.
Nope, you're good. Anyway, we're gonna move over to Idris. What are you doing?
It's a little. So I've been up all night doing that thing,
Mm-hmm.
and boy, I fucked up. But Idris more than likely would have been starting to write a letter, but after he got like most of the way done with it, like there's definitely parts on it left out that like he didn't write down yet, and like I kind of want to make a perception check around me, or like a sleight of hand or something, because he would be writing this stealthily and making sure that like there wasn't anything around him, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So what would I roll?
So you would make a perception.
Okay, where is dice chat? Holy shit, you guys have all the fucking dice chats wrong in separate places, and I hate it.
Yeah, same here.
Cope. See.
Also, to the viewers, to let them know, I do have a sore throat, so that's why my voice for the recording is really bad.
Do you guys want dice chat next to game? No, Mike.
The
That's up
Can't
to
pull an
you.
absolute Chad moment and make it closer to the like me, make it closer to the.
Well,
fucking
to be fair, Cameron did it
No.
first.
Yeah, I did it first, you fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but we made fun of him for it, so it's different.
Never mind.
Lovely
I can't
character.
move it for some reason, but it's just stuck there.
Here, I got it, Max.
It's private.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I can move it.
Why the fuck did it work for you, you spooky bitch?
Are you on computer or phone?
I'm on my fucking computer, whore. I'm always on my computer.
Yeah,
Fight me.
I just
Fight
wanted
me.
to check.
Fight me. Who the fuck keeps moving it above Craig chat?
Things are a little
It might just be
wild
Discord
at
lagging.
Caillou's house.
Because that's just where I initially put it, so it could just be Discord lagging, Max.
Could be Discord lagging. It could be Discord lagging.
The silence, and you're like, who the fuck? And it's just like, it's you with like 3 admins, and we're just like, none of us did it.
Why is it now above NPC?
Literally just playing video games to ignore
No, it's
your
not,
parents
Max.
fighting in the background.
So that may or may not have been me accidentally
Oh,
moving it. I
okay.
apologize.
I'm gonna fight you.
No,
We are
that
gonna
was
throw hands.
That was a pure accident. I'm
Things
sorry.
are getting a little wild at Caillou's house.
Anyway, back to Idris.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
By the way, viewers, we love each other. Don't worry, it's
Don't worry.
fine,
Yeah, don't
it's
worry.
fine.
We're all in one big dysfunctional family.
Help me.
No, we're not. I
That's
hate
a lie,
every
we
single one
hate
of these
each other.
people.
I
Like,
will
I was
fucking kill
kidnapped.
all of them.
I was kidnapped. Save me. SOS.
Oh, that was my fault.
Oh my god.
Don't listen to Kirsten. She's trying to lure you in.
Oh,
But anyways,
Don't
Fucking
Ironically,
goldfish.
despite
Don't tell them about my
despite
false
not
insecurities.
actually wanting to kill each other, ironically,
no, we're not continuing that. Stop
Anyway.
it.
The only
I'm
one
What
not-
is
who
an eight
probably
give me?
want to kill each other is me and Mal.
Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue. Sorry.
What does an 8 get me? Absolutely jack shit, I bet.
An A gets you absolutely fucking nothing. I mean, you were very focused on writing this paper.
I mean, it makes sense. Considering the letter.
Can I ask where is he writing it?
In his bedroom, in the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Like-
So the only person who might be in the room still is Zill, but she respects his privacy, would not be paying attention.
Exactly. Because he'd
So,
be
yeah.
writing it, but after some time, it looked like he'd stop. Because he kind of got stuck on how to continue it. So he's gonna close his journal and put it back in his bag for now. And, like, make sure it's in a spot where it cannot be found easily. And, like, close to him. And he's just, like, he's gonna look at Zill and, how is Zill doing?
Zill currently appears. He would be able to tell she looks a little like confused about something. And like you can tell like she wants to ask something, but she's definitely like avoiding saying something.
Idris is gonna look at her and he's gonna, like, raise an eyebrow. Or, like, his ears are gonna perk up. And he's just gonna go, Penny, for your thoughts?
Oh, that was so cute. No, I love his old man mannerisms.
He is old, like, what do
I
you
know,
expect?
they're old. Zill kind of like she like stops and like thinks for a second, and she kind of like she looks kind of nervous. Not like actually nervous, but like the way she's like twitching with her fingers and like messing, it looks like she's like anxious about something. Before she like more so under her breath, to the point like even Idris would probably barely hear it. She just goes, last night, that thing I felt, was that fear? Is that what that feels like?
And he's gonna look at her and he's gonna go, can you explain what you felt? I might be able to help you figure it out more so.
It was like I don't really know. It was weird. It was like a panic. It was like you know when people talk about like a fight or flight response? Kind of like that. I was just frozen. I've never really felt something like that before, so I'm just not really sure what it is.
And he's just gonna nod his head. And he's gonna get up from the bed and, like, because he would have been sitting on the bed when he was writing his letter. And he would have went over to Zill and just, like, gave her, like, a bittersweet smile. And he'd nod and just go, from the way you describe it, I think it was fear. But even so, there are times where we can end up overcoming that and becoming more so braver, in a sense. What you felt isn't a problem, and it's something that does happen.
Sorry, background noise.
You're good.
Zoe would she would like process what she said before just kind of like looking, like you can tell she's like obviously feels a little better, and she's just gonna crack a joke of, I don't know. I think as someone who's kind of the top of the food chain, being scared is weird.
And Idris is gonna let out a little bit of a chuckle and kind of like reach out and pat her shoulder, and he's gonna look at her and go, "You've known me for this long. Have you seen me be afraid?"
Well, yeah. You lie about it, but yes.
And his ears kind of like shift back partially, like one twitches in annoyance, and he's like, "What I mean to say is, even if I seem scared, which, like," and he's gonna mutter, "I don't know what you're really talking about, but," and like raise his voice again and go, "However, it's more so of, even if you're being scared, to face that fear. And it'll be okay." And like as he says that, like he just squeezes her shoulder a little bit and just like gives her like a little soft hug.
Aww.
And like pulls away.
So,
and just goes,
makes you want to cry.
Not yet.
He's gonna pull away and go, "We should possibly head downstairs though. I want to make sure that the party is in somewhat safe hands while we follow this heiress." And like when he says that, he seems really off about it. Like it's very obvious that he seems very furious in that tone when he mentions Eris's name, but he doesn't give in as to why.
Zill just kind of looks at him for a second before pretty much mimicking exactly the way he said it earlier. "Penny for your thoughts?"
And the anger that was there is kind of like gonna fade. Like it's still there, very obviously, but it's more so covered up. And he's gonna look at her and just shake his head and say, "I wish I could say right now, but I fear of what something could end up doing if I did so. But soon you'll know, I promise." And like
Zill's just going to nod at that.
And he's just gonna give her a smile, and like he just, his whole vibe feels a little bit different, so to speak, but without any further ado, he'd end up like walking out of the room before looking back and like motioning for Zill to follow him if she wanted to.
Yeah. She is going to follow him, and like right before they would get anywhere close to where other people could hear them, she would just kind of like side glance him and just make the small comment of, "By the way, I know you're really good at like hiding your emotions, but we've been companions for like a few hundreds upon hundreds of years. Do not think for one second I cannot read you like a book," before like walking in front of him and just going to join the rest of the party.
Honestly, his tail is poofed. His ears are perked. He got a little bit flustered. But he's very quickly
he should know
gonna
this.
wipe it
He just
away.
likes to act like she can't.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna just very quickly like try to brush it off in a sense and just like cover it up and like just go downstairs and join the others who are awake.
As you were walking downstairs, Odysseus might or might not be trying to walk down the stairs.
Odysseus is...
Oh, sorry,
go ahead.
Does Nihilus see this? Like as he's coming downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Nihilus, as he's taking another swig of his flask, he looks at Odysseus like lightweight.
Zill would pass him on the stairs, completely ignoring him.
Idris is gonna help Odysseus down the stairs.
If you don't mind me asking, Odysseus, how often do you drink?
Not enough more than me.
Or me.
They said hold on and no mic.
Okay. Someone came in the room.
The life of background noise.
I'm going to say a bad word.
Yeah, sure you are.
Say it, Isaac. Say it.
Fuck you, Jesus.
Then Isaac
my
died.
Christian
Isaac.
Minecraft server.
Isaac,
What?
don't make me get the spray bottle.
No.
Don't make me get the spray bottle, Isaac.
No.
See, everyone gets threatened by it. Everyone
Actually, you
gets
better.
threatened
When
by
we're
a
all moved in
fucking
together, you
spray
better
bottle.
keep that spray bottle away from me.
I hope you guys know that I have an actual spray bottle.
Bitch, I have
I'm
two.
stealing it and I'm spraying
Same.
Kirsten.
Okay,
I swear to
took...
God, if our house is just spray bottle wars.
It is. What do you mean?
It'll be fight all
Every
the time.
room's gonna have one.
I'm getting Nerf guns, by the way, also.
Nerf guns under Nerf guns
They're gonna
under
be
the
hidden around the
cushions in the
house.
couch.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Some days people are gonna come home from like work or like school or whatever, and they're just gonna be greeted with like 4 Nerf guns.
If this ever happens, I will be tackling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh your neighbors are gonna hate you, bro.
Oh yeah, we've
I
talked
love
about
you.
that.
Fuck the neighbors.
Everyone else in the apartment, any apartment complex we live in, will fucking hate us.
Unless they're college students.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
If it's college students, we have rivals. We must be louder.
All right, I'm back.
All right, back
Okay,
to.
what did you say?
anyways,
What did you
anyways,
guys say? I am so sorry.
Bluma, I'll let Miss say what Bluma said.
Basically when Nada said like how much you drink, she just mentioned not more than me.
And then Nyla said, or me.
Hold on, my headphone died.
Excuse
Or me.
See,
Basically,
now it's just not Silver. I'm gonna have to yell at the Chargers headphones. It's also you.
Okay, basically, they're
Anyways.
making fun of Odysseus for not handling his alcohol well. That's what
I
Bluma
can handle my alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
He says this in a slower tone because of a pounding headache.
Idris is just gonna come up beside Odysseus and he's just very gently gonna go, "Come on, down the stairs." And he's just
I can walk down fine. I should don't. No.
He's already being tended to down the stairs.
Nihilus is just gonna take another swig of his flask watching this.
Bloom will steal it before he does and drink it all.
You little fuck! I needed that.
I didn't. I didn't.
No. That was my alchemy jug anyway.
I give it back to
Odysseus is just like moving his hands in anger, like, I did not need help. I was perfectly fine. Walking
You
down
were
the
gonna be
stairs.
fine until you busted your ass on the stairs.
If I fell, I would have laughed at myself. And that would have been kind of funny.
Are you afraid of getting help?
No.
Aren't you? And like Idris is just gonna look back at Nihilus, like motioning to how his drink was stolen.
You know what? Valid.
It's very obvious he's like teasing about it, but like also like that needs to be stopped.
Nihilus
Out of character, I will just start having Zill steal all the drugs and alcohol. Like,
no.
I find it very funny because she's gonna try to do that from Cruelty, and it's gonna be like the
Not
gag
Cruelty.
or the magician,
Not
like
Cruelty.
Okay, but if anyone ever tries, I'll try to describe. It's gonna be like that gag where the magician keeps pulling the tissues out of his fucking pocket.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone's downstairs now, right?
Pretty much, for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I would just like to say, everyone does see Zenith sitting in the main room, like the lobby area, and he seems to be carving small little wooden sticks.
What in
What
Dex?
kind?
Yeah, trying to do wood carving.
No, but like he has like 15 wooden sticks like in a log pile on the table, and he's carving at wood right now, making more. Like small, tiny, like lollipop sized.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
I don't.
He's making Dex.
No, he's making it sticks for the cake pops.
Oh, I forgot about cake pops.
That's right.
But Idris is just gonna lead Odysseus to the bar and like order a glass of water if he can for Odysseus. And
Um.
Who
So
needs water?
as you go up to the bar, it seems like because you guys have never actually stayed around late at night at the bar. And it seems like the really late, early morning person is like you can't really see them at the bar, and like you kind of lean back and you can't see them, and basically, not even like a second of you leaning away, you see a tiny red kobold hop onto the bar.
Wait,
hey, Max.
Stopus would know to recognize him, right?
Sopas would recognize him.
That's right. As they jump up, Sopes, who's been like at the bar like the entire night, because he didn't leave, he'd give like he'd stare at nothing before realizing like who it is, and he'd ask nothing.
Actually, question.
Nothing is nothing's name.
Hearing this, considering of that one other quirky kobold, would this
Roll an intelligence check.
I hope I get this because Nihilus has questions, so please, Nihilus, be competent for 1 minute.
But you know, Soaps, you get a response of nothing is nothing's name.
I'm trying to remember where we met him.
What the hell is this little thing?
I forget what town it was in because the party met him at a bar. Like he was a tavern. He was in a tavern.
Didn't you guys meet him with the false Hydra?
Well,
Yeah,
that was
you met him.
Fake.
That was
the
a
fake.
Yeah, that was a memory of nothing in the false
Max,
Hydra.
I'm debating to use my DM
We
inspiration
met
for
him
this.
again.
I really am.
But yeah, I don't remember.
I'm not. Never mind.
Anyway, so nothing turns to Idris and he says, "What do you want?"
I was just wanting to ask for water for this one, and like he's gonna motion to Odysseus.
Need water.
And
You
so
need water, you little
see
shit.
basically you see nothing scurry up the wall.
What the? Oh my god! It's
I
a cockroach.
love
I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't like
I
that.
would just
Kobold.
love to say that Idris is he seems completely unfazed by this.
You
He's
know,
a lot weirder.
Nihilus is going to
Odysseus?
ask.
Sorry.
Oh, Nihilus is going to ask Odysseus what? You never seen a kobold?
I have seen many things, many people.
Clearly, you haven't been around a kobold long enough.
You are correct. See,
This is
what
my
I
first time
do.
seeing this little bastard.
What?
kobolds are
First time I'm
surprisingly
seeing
hard.
that little bastard.
What did you say, Mist?
This is the first time I'm seeing this little bastard. What the hell is he?
I don't know. Soap,
So-
who is he?
So, he's an old acquaintance. I've met him at a different tavern about 10 years ago with an old group of people I traveled with.
I feel like I heard his name from somewhere, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh well.
I mean, what is his name?
nothing.
He has no name?
No, his name is nothing.
Is nothing.
He's saying he has no name, so let's just name him something.
No, his
No. Oh no.
Nihilus is saying, Bluma, his name is literally the word nothing.
He's literally nothing. Why are you teasing him so much?
I'm not.
Nothing is nothing's name.
See? I'm not teasing him.
He's saying he has no name.
Bluma, shut
Nothing
the
has
fuck
a
up.
name.
But you just said you don't have a name.
Okay, Nihilus is just gonna put his hand on Bluma's face and just shove her deeper into the cloak. Is like,
Hand?
and that's
You
enough
mean
to do.
finger?
Blue would like to stop him from doing that.
But
Do I roll?
nothing comes back with a glass of water and sets it on the countertop, and he says, "Water is free."
Well,
And you hear, like, he basically gets out, like, he goes back to being on all fours and skitters away, and you can faintly hear the clicking of his claws.
I was gonna say
Question.
that you just would have put 2 gold down on the counter either way.
Next question. Can I roll again?
Well,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
5 gold. Because I love this man.
No, you can't. Anyway.
Does he react to getting 5 gold?
No, he doesn't even seem to acknowledge it.
Blue will steal that 5 gold.
No, I was gonna do that.
Well,
Too bad I was first.
Bluma, make a sleight of hand.
Good thing that Bluma has proficiency in that.
I
Are
will
you
be
both
right
making
back.
making a sleight of hand to steal it?
Oh wait,
Yep.
I
do that
just
too?
wanted nothing to have a
Can't do my
How
tip.
do I do that? How do I do that?
Okay, so you
I'll
will
be
do
right
a 1d20 plus whatever number is next to the sleight of hand.
I don't think you know that I am
Hi,
sleight
fish.
of hand.
I do want to say Bluma is also most likely proficient. Bluma's entire
She
character
is.
is I steal things and blow
There's
shit up.
there's a difference
I
between being
said-
proficient and having expertise,
That's true.
Mm.
which I believe
That's
Casey
a
has.
22. Come on.
It's exclamation point, Bloom.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're good. Would Zenith see this because of his passive perception of 23? Like them trying to steal
Yes.
the money? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so you both try to go steal the money,
I am back.
and you hear distant screeching go ever closer as there is suddenly a red kobold running at both of you, mouth open.
Oh my fucking god.
Blue pulls out her gun.
Nihilus is going to stop her from pulling her gun. I got back just in time. Holy shit.
Odysseus is surprised by that and just tries to step backwards, but misses up his steps and falls on the floor.
Anyways, Nihilus says, it's fine. Bluma, calm down. Just really, it's fine. He's just...
And you, like, he kind of stands over the gold, shoves it in his mouth, and runs off.
Okay, that's actually Max. Question: was the other kobold I knew? Is this normal?
This is an extreme. This is an extreme.
Okay.
Compared to the other kobold you know, this is a complete 180.
Oh.
What is the other kobold usually like?
Very calm and collected.
Okay.
This is not calm and collected.
This
not
is chaos
No,
incarnate.
this is nothing.
Can we
What
break
do
his
you mean?
legs?
No.
Someone just
No.
end me.
Okay.
Fire
He just is gonna look to Odysseus and just like lean down partially. Like, this man's really tall, so he kind of has to bend over in order to like reach his arm out to Odysseus to offer a hand to help him up.
Odysseus takes a second to think, does he take the hand or does he not? And he decides, why not others? He takes the hand and gets it.
Let's
And
go.
I would just like to say that, like, when Idris pulls him back up, he kind of like, you know how when one other person picks up another and they kind of like jump in the air a little bit from how hard the other pulled?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to Odysseus.
The man got some hops.
I wanna cry.
Anyways, Nihilus is going to say, okay, so are we heading out or what's the game plan?
I'm sorry, what?
What's the
Heading
plan?
out would be like you guys hear a voice behind you, and it says, "Heading out would be our best option if we want to get to Stars Caldera soon."
And the voices?
Eris.
Oh, okay.
Odysseus is now confused.
Idris doesn't look too happy when he hears Eris's voice.
What the?
Sophez just has like a very paranoid look. He's had it all morning.
Listen, if we don't go, we're gonna have a fucking now it's just trying to remember the name Valkyrie on our asses or more of them. And if we
I'm
go-
sorry. What?
All right, I don't think this is the time to be talking about.
Keep it
No.
slow,
No.
because guards might be looking for me.
Yes.
Why don't you shut up and-
We should get a move on.
Let's go.
What did
Now
I
let's
miss?
get
No.
We will, like, Eris kind of looks to you and she says, "We will explain on the way." There's a lot.
Car outside. Nice.
Hold on, let me get Auric.
And does
Hide me,
anything
by the
have
way.
something
And she,
up this?
Then get in the cloak.
Max, there's cruelty in the jar, by the way.
inside the cloak, but not in the hoodie, but like inside the she's at Analysis chest, like inside his clothes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't think they're that close as friends yet. Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Anyway, someone asked me a question. Which one of you fuckers did that?
Is cruelty in the jar?
It
Is
was
he still out?
Isaac.
Oh.
Yes, he is still in.
He's
in the jar now.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean, if you want him out of the jar, he can be out of the jar.
I just wanted to
You
know
should
because I
have him
know
out of the jar.
the jar is open. If he wants out of the jar, you can get out of the jar.
He
I don't keep him trapped in there.
free range cruelty.
Only
Oh,
when
only-
he's
only-
and then he gets the jar.
only when he's misbehaving.
Then he gets the jar treatment.
Anyway, do you guys head on the road?
Yeah.
Odysseus takes a drink of water.
Begrudgingly,
Yeah.
yes.
Actually, before we get into the cart, Mouse is going to look at Clips. So look at Odysseus and look at Clips, and he's like, "Should we tell him now, or should we tell him later about you?"
And she gives a huff that seems to agree with Bluma.
What?
I did want to mention that when everybody goes outside, Astral was already in the cart.
All right. So what did Bluma say?
Later.
No, like saying like later.
Yeah, I think it'd be funnier if it's later.
No, I think it would be funnier now.
Why the change in music? Oh no, what is Max doing?
Nihilus just laughs softly as he gets in the driver's seat in the cart and
Also,
starts getting
does
it moving.
anyone have anything for this hangover? I'm begging.
I
Suffer.
don't, but I have a question for after.
Does lay on hands help with that, Max?
I mean,
Hold on. What did Odysseus ask?
Okay.
Because
Does anyone have anything for this hangover?
Auric casted Lesser Restoration on you last night.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
he did that to the two drunk heads,
He did it to the two drunk heads. He's dealt with a drunk guy before.
and that's depressing.
It's funny because the drinking game was those two and Zill looks like she's only drank water in her entire life.
Anyways, to answer Odysseus' question, Nihilus says, "Whoa, Calypso here is just a nice horse, really good horse."
He'll burn you.
Maybe. That's a metaphor.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Or is it?
That
You know what? I'm never going to sell you anything good. It will always be something that will break in the first time you use it.
Well, I'm not gonna buy anything from you then. Simple as that.
She's just gonna sigh and look between them as he's getting in the car, and he's just gonna be like, "Will you two just stop it?" And he looks like just an annoyed dad trying to deal with his 2 kids.
It's not me this
He
time.
has so many kids.
What? I
Soap has you
can't.
next.
No.
I can't have a little fun with a new member.
Idris just going to give him a look.
Kira's in there.
That's it. That, like, it's the whole dad look of just fucking quit it, or you're grounded.
Is that towards Sopez or Nihilus?
Nihilus.
It's like, okay.
Quick question, Max.
Yes.
I'd like to do something fun too.
Yes, what's up?
While the one that's giving Nihilus that kind of the grounded look, Bluma pulls out her pistol again. So it's just like she's it's like something from Nihilus's cloak is just pointing a gun directly at his head.
Who? Idris or Nihilus?
No, like Bluma's pointing at Aegis. I think it's the one that's basically giving Nihilus your grounded look.
Idris
Bluma-
looks unfazed.
Bluma, it's fine.
Bluma, so you feel your gun start to rapidly heat up.
Bro, Calypso ain't
Pull the
having
trigger.
none of that.
It does not work.
Imagine.
And you
Imagine
hear
it's not working.
you hear Calypso laughing at you.
We're just feeling trolly today.
Odysseus gets in the cart.
Hi, John.
It's too early for you guys to be arguing already.
Anyways, Bluma, can I have my flask back?
Too early for your mom.
Anyways, we get to move on then.
Right. Bluma looks up at Nihilus and is like, I'm sorry for this, but I just want to. And ever seen that one image or like scene from Lilo and Stitch where Stitch throws the book hard as all hell to Bubbles' face?
Oh God.
Ever seen that?
Yeah. Okay.
What should I roll for that?
I don't think you can roll. That's a point blank shot, man. That's a point blank shot.
Considering it's not doing damage,
No
no roll to hit.
I mean, I rolled to hit advantage.
No,
You don't need a roll to hit. You don't need a roll to hit. It doesn't do damage, so.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, what damage is mentally for Nihilus?
Bluma is giving back Nihilus's flask by yeeting it at him from his cloak.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm guessing it hits his face. It's like, oh, you little fuck. And Nihilus takes it, and then he rummages through the cloak, pulls out a bottle of alcohol, and just starts filling the flask with it.
Bluma will steal it again.
No,
Um,
I'm holding this bitch.
Nihilus, you feel the flask heat up.
I am not letting go.
And, like, you can feel the absolute, like, stare of Calypso.
And he stares back. He's like, don't. Fine. He corks the bottle and, like, closes the flask and puts it in his cloak. Fine.
Bluma will still try to steal it again.
Well, it's in the cloak now, so it's free reign.
Yes.
Anyway.
Fine,
Anyway.
you
He
win.
needs to drink it all.
So you guys are moving.
Never mind.
Levi, you can do the thing if you want.
Whenever you're ready, Max.
Because if not, I'm just gonna skip. So
Okay. So you guys would have noticed by now, Auric and Zenith haven't actually gotten out to the cart yet. They have been stuck in the tavern for a bit, but after a few more minutes, you do see them kind of exit, and Auric seems to have this container of something in his hands, and he has a big old smile on his face, and he's just happily marching towards the cart.
Is it clear?
Is it what? It isn't.
Is the container
No, I do not
clear?
believe it is clear. I believe it's made out of leaves.
Oh?
Auric
is
likes. So wait, like
Is
when
it a
Auric gets up to the
terrarium?
cart, when Auric like gets up to the cart, he says, "Good morning, everyone. I figured I'd wake up extra early and make you all cake pops."
That's sweet of you.
Odysseus just tears up.
The hell are
Cake
cake
pops.
pops? The hell are cake pops?
Imagine cupcakes or cake on a little ball. Zenith was up all morning helping me by making the little pops, like the little handles for them. And he just opens like the leafy container and hands them, like opens them for you all to have.
How big are them? Are they?
There seem to be a few set aside specifically for Bluma size.
That's sweet of him.
Oh, that
He
is so
takes the bigger size.
Yeah, no, I was gonna be like, Bluma just grabs a giant one and like basically looks like she's hugging it while she like noms into it.
So like
Would make
there
more
are
sense.
there are 5 that are
Exactly.
Idris and Zenith sized. There are 10 that are normal people sized, and then there are 5 that are Bluma sized, which they're still about like half of Bluma's body. So
Okay. Then she will take the small one.
yeah.
How many are we allowed to take?
Let's see. Just take as many as you want. I can always make more.
Alright, give me the entire jar.
Well,
Oh
I
my
want
goodness.
to share with everyone first.
The jar.
Here, and he just hands you like 5. He hands you 5.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me.
Nihilus
Thank
is
you,
going
though.
to.
The one was about to just pull out a dynamite at you.
please don't fight over fucking cake pops. Jesus
Please,
Christ.
back to cake pops. I'm just trying to buy
Cake
some
pops.
blood, bro.
And I will mention, each cake pop seems to be decorated like a different pumpkin.
Oh,
Oh my god. Anyways, Nihilus
Sucks
is
I
going.
can't eat any.
Nihilus
yeah,
is
fucking
going.
same.
Sucks I
it's
can't
going
eat
to-
any.
Nihilus is
Oh,
going to.
couldn't be me.
Nihilus is going to take one.
Oh, he can have one. Zenith just, or not Zenith, Auric just like leaves them open and he has them sitting in his lap while he's in the cart.
Thank you, by the way. Alright, anyways, before we go, is everyone ready?
Max,
Yes.
Mentally or physically
Can I
ready?
buy-
That is the
can I buy-
question.
Yes.
I'm having a stroke trying to say it. Can I buy blood anywhere?
Not in this town.
Not in this town? Okay.
Not in this town.
I mean,
Alright, that's all I
You
know.
can
Are there
always
any
get
are there any
somebody.
towns on the way where he could before we get to the actual place? Because
Um,
I
and we
there
could
doubt
is-
we're gonna have.
get somebody.
There is
Because I doubt
one
there's gonna be
town.
a moment.
There is one town.
And you could always ask Auric or Zenith.
Huh?
You could probably always ask
Does it
Auric.
have to be human blood?
It just needs to be blood. He doesn't want to take it from people. That's why he buys it in the vials.
Yeah, no.
He's
As
picky.
well as
If it's just
as well
blood,
as when it's no, because also when it's in vials, it's normally specifically like good quality of blood. You don't know what blood is in some
I mean,
stranger's
we
blood's
could
gonna
just-
taste like.
He's in
kill
a
some
party.
animals if it just needs some blood.
He's in a party with mostly alcoholics and druggies.
Well,
Oh,
I
Auric
don't
is in an
think-
alcoholic or a druggie.
he's a child
He's
though.
not taking. He's a
He's a
child.
child.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, the
Anyway,
only
continue.
person who's
I
not
know what I
alcoholic
mean.
or a druggie is Zill, but she doesn't exactly have blood. So.
Bro, Idris is here.
Okay.
Ow.
I've
So-
seen Idris get drunk.
Does anyone gonna do anything else?
Can someone explain
Um,
what is going on?
I think
Okay.
that's up to Idris, honestly.
So
Why
a
is
summary,
that
like you basically
Why would it
out
be
of
out of
character?
the
Idris wasn't there out of character.
the summary that you get, Odysseus, is that basically, for some reason, time is breaking, and this has brought back some Valkyries. These Valkyries are ancient entities that have not been around for a very long time. And they were actually revealed to be trapped away in a crystal until it shattered. And now they've been released, and they're causing a lot of problems.
Are the Valkyries hot?
Not
No.
really.
Out of character.
Oh,
Also-
dang it.
Out of character.
Can
Some
I-
of them.
Can I
Some of
ask
them.
who explained the summary?
I'm assuming that like it bounced around people.
Yeah, I would assume
Yeah,
party.
I
The
feel
entire
like
Because
party.
I would love to say that Idris never commented on it. Like, he did not say anything. And it looked like, in a sense, that he seemed very wary of it, but like he didn't comment on it. And as well, just like for aesthetic wise, just for like details, I would just like to say that I sent a photo to No Mike, but for the viewers, Idris has this pirate shirt on, like a pirate themed shirt, and it's open in the middle from like the collarbone and down in between like where his pecs would be if they weren't covered by so much fur. Like it'd be like right under the start of his top pecs. So it'd just have a full display of his chest possibly.
So he looks like a
And
pirate
he would
stripper.
just be
Yes.
yes.
He's trying to get some bitches.
Can
already-
Odysseus say something? Can Odysseus comment?
Sorry for interrupting you, Eli.
You're good. But
I mean-
honestly, he's just other than that just wearing some pants and some boots, but that's it.
Anyways, Casey, you can always comment on something. It's up to you and your character, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Odysseus turns to Idris and just says, "Put a jacket on. Put a jacket on. Put a jacket on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Put a jacket on.
No.
Put a jacket on."
Anyway.
Idris?
Keep it open. What's on the pants?
Idris is just going to act like he didn't hear either of
Slap
them.
Anyways,
Furnish
Max.
slap
anyways,
the tiny
Max,
person.
Anyways,
we are moving now.
so it has been a couple hours. It like the sun is up. It's probably around noon-ish. And you guys can see the town in the distance. And as you guys are approaching the town, Nihilus, you feel the cart. Like, you can notice that for some reason, it seems like Calypso seems to be fighting the cart more than she should. And, like, you yourself can see the cart drifting in one particular direction.
Can you get up here, please?
Who?
Who is he?
Nihilus said for Auric to come up here to the driver's part.
So Auric looks up from his book. I'm assuming that all the cake pops have been eaten, or
Yes.
at least most of them. And he hopes that everyone got one. But Auric gives a small nod and says, "Sure thing, Mr. Nihilus," and he walks right up.
Talk with Calypso. I feel like something's up.
Okay. And speak. Ooh, magic. Speak with animals. Actually, I should probably. Auric brings out his book. And he draws a few symbols in the air. For Odysseus, for you. This is for you. And he pushes it towards Calypso, and he starts speaking in Nays, or in whatever language would go with Calypso. And he says, "Miss Calypso, are you okay?"
And Calypso, like, she snorts and she says, "There's something fucking wrong with the cart. There's some..."
There is? Okay. Hey, Nihilus, there's something wrong with the cart.
Okay, so Nihilus is going to have her pull over, and then he's going to get off the cart and just look underneath it.
So as you look at the cart, it's actually fairly noticeable that one of the wheels has gotten loose and is now like basically rattling off, and that was why it was drifting. Like it's gone to a slant.
We get one of the wheels is offline. Can someone help me with this shit? And then he just goes and tries to refix it.
Bluma will still be inside Nalis's coat, so she would likely see this. What mending will work on it?
No. Mending would fix how it's gotten loose, but if you mended it now, it would be stuck crooked.
The now says, can someone help me?
Anyone?
Can
Have any
someone?
skills?
Hold on.
Can
Teachers
someone?
would end up helping.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
okay. So as with Zenith, I was just waiting for Cameron to finish.
So
Yeah.
as you guys
Yeah.
are
Get the two
trying
buff
to
boys on it.
as you guys are trying to fix this wheel, you guys hear a voice come from behind you, and it says, "Do you guys need help?"
Oh fuck you, Max.
Max.
Yeah,
I
I know
have a
who this is,
question.
but
Is this an old lady with
No,
a
this is-
wagon?
No. As you guys, this is an older orc,
Okay.
like an older orc.
Okay.
Man.
The
Okay.
panic that went through me.
Same.
All of us being like, not her.
not her again.
No context.
But yeah, no, this
context.
is
No
this is an older orc, and like by older, I mean he is fairly old.
If you
Now
wouldn't,
we got no man.
don't mind the ferret. Anyways, if you don't mind,
Astral says we do not need help. I can do it.
Don't trust him.
I forgot to do the accent. Fuck.
Thank you very much, sir, but we've got it covered. Thank you.
no, thank you for your offer.
Well, if you need help, I'll be here. I am on my walk from the city.
Okay, Max, insight.
Inside check. Yeah.
Insight, please.
He was
Sure.
stuttering there. That sounded some bullshit right there.
I stutter because I have a stutter. Don't fucking believe me.
No, we're gonna bully you for it.
Hey, Max. While they are inciting, can I do a vague arcana check on him?
Sure.
I swear, if this is just a regular old man,
Advantage on insight for smell.
Sure, why not?
I'm waiting to smell the sweat.
I did a 21.
That's disgusting.
Oh wait, my passive's higher.
No,
than
no,
that.
no, no.
Gosh
He
darn it.
farts when he's nervous. So I just
Dirty
you
20.
Okay, so for those of you who rolled high enough,
5.
for those of you who rolled high enough,
Shit.
that being Levi and Isaac, I mean, he's telling the truth. Like, he is completely and utterly telling the truth.
So
But like,
fucking
I mean,
paranoid, man.
I mean, the slightest lie is that he seems kind of lonely.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
He wanted to help because
Should be lonely. He should be lonely.
Bro.
Well, I mean, you always could offer him to hang out
Hold
while
on.
we fix
Sir,
the
would you
wheel.
like a cake pop?
Nah.
Zenith is trying to offer him a cake pop.
And the man smiles and he says, "I will gladly take one."
Oric, give the old man a cake pop, would you? And Oric comes out with maybe 2 cake pops left, and he hands it to the old man. And hands one to the old man.
And he smiles and he quietly and like he thanks him and goes on his merry way.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Yeah, when is this gonna come bite us in the ass?
No.
Anyway, to fix the cart.
He's actually allergic to cake pops.
To fix
Anyways.
the cart, Astral is just going to cast
Guys.
levitate on the cart.
Okay, and it does levitate.
Where does it go?
And now we can put the wheel back into place. And
Oh.
mend it.
Zenith and Idris could probably have just carried it. Like, could have tipped the cart on their own.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that would have
same with
required
Bluma.
an ability check. But this does not.
anyways, we fixed the wheel. Like we
Yep.
realigned the wheel.
That was a wholesome little moment.
And Nihilus says, Bluma, mend it, please.
Mend it.
If I suddenly
just to
stop
fix-
talking, I may or may not have fallen asleep.
Crap.
You missed the old man.
Anyways, what were you saying, Miss?
Blue will just amend the wheel. And she will look at the suspensions that she added a while back to see if they were okay as well.
The
Matt?
suspensions are fine. It just seemed like the wheel got a little jittered out of place.
Can I roll investigation on anything else on it?
I will also cast
Sure.
mending once again on the suspensions, just to be on the safe side.
19. Of course I rolled that high for that.
Give me a moment.
He sends me a picture. I see this attached to the car.
It's the work of ghosts. Woo!
Halloween
God,
is
how the-
tomorrow.
Ooh!
I'm
I am
doing
a
nothing
ghost.
for it. Ooh.
Oh, you're gay.
Ooh.
You
Doing
can
a
save
reverse.
50% or more when you switch to Geico.
I'm being sick for it.
Hey, we're not
Ooh.
we have to cut that out now. We're not advertised.
Advertise these nuts in your mouth. I'm so sorry.
No, you know what?
I'm
I
not.
will, Eli. I'm coming to your house right now.
Wait a minute.
No.
Bring a camera.
I'll cure your
Anyway.
strep throat.
Bring a camera,
Anyway.
guys. Bring a
Hey,
camera.
guys,
So we
shut
can see
up.
that.
Let's all shut up.
No.
Anyway, so Nihilus, you, I
Oh,
mean,
you son of a bitch, Max.
you don't really see anything else. That's wrong. It doesn't really seem like it everything is fine, and it doesn't really, like, you can't really understand why this wheel suddenly got loose all of a sudden, but it also just could have been pure coincidence.
The player
Fuck
doesn't
you,
believe.
Max.
The player doesn't believe this.
So
May I
wanna-
insight
wanna-
the GM?
I want to say that if anybody is looking at Astral, he looks frozen, like he's seen a ghost,
No.
and
Okay.
he is just, even though the cart's fixed, everyone's still sitting around. He is just staring, like at the cart, or like through the cart, literally just 1,000-yard stare.
Astral, you good? Hey.
And then he like shakes his head. He's like, "Oh,
You
I
see something?
apologize. I must have had some sort of daydream. Is the cart fixed?
Yeah, but you sure?
Oh, very
you're
well.
okay?
Let us move on."
You need
He
you
just-
need you need stretch or whatever.
I'm not sure I understand your meaning.
I'm seeing if you're alright.
Oh yes, I'm fine.
And then now let's get back in the driver's seat.
Oh,
And does
Astral.
everyone?
Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you continue.
I'm assuming Astral's getting back in the cart.
Yes, he already has.
Noticing that Astral hasn't had a cake pop yet, and Oric has the last one. Oric looks to Astral as he walks in and says, "Oh, Mr. Astral, would you like the last cake pop?"
And Astral says, I wouldn't want you to not have it if it's the last one."
Oh no, I've had multiple already, sir.
Work is too
Yeah.
precious.
How about I do this? Like, he basically he takes the cake pop into his magic, and somehow perfectly splits it down the middle, stick and all. And he hands the other half back to Oric, and he says, "We can enjoy it together, little lad."
Oh my god, that's too precious. I'm gonna die.
And Oryx's eyes get starry. And he gets really excited again, and he's like, he's just like kind of like excitedly pacing, and he just nods his head ferociously, or vigorously, or word for angry, like vigorously. There we go, vigorously. And he eats it all in one bite.
And Astral does the same.
And they fucking explode.
Isaac, shut up. Anyway, so do you guys start moving in the cart again?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, it's not a very long cart ride. You guys were like 5 minutes out from the town. So once you get to this town, it's very nice looking. It's a quaint little town. Seems to be kind of quiet though. Like not much goes on here. Like you see a couple people, they wave and smile at you. But I mean, other than that, it's a nice little town.
Question. Can I
Quiet town.
Quiet
village.
I don't like how quiet it is.
How
quiet it is.
Can I roll sleight of hand to swipe my flask again?
Sure.
Bro, we'll try to steal it again.
If you can catch him.
I wish you luck. Not to beat Bluma, but to beat Calypso.
Can Oric have the flask?
Shit.
I mean, you are fairly obvious. People hear it clanking around. Like, everyone can hear it clank at a couple things as you take it out.
Roma goes to steal it.
I'm going to roll strength to hold on to action. He just lets her take
Do
it.
you wanna? Okay.
Because he realizes Calypso's just gonna heat it up again, and we're just gonna repeat this cycle.
Also, and not only that, he should realize all the extra strength Luma has right now.
Yeah.
And also the fact that she broke his fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, to everyone at home, like, if you want to help someone with their alcoholism, just burn them with a hot steak. Foolproof.
Or broke their fingers.
They can't drink it. They can't drink
Foolproof, yeah, foolproof. They can. Unless they have a straw.
True.
Anyway,
They broke their lip.
Bro.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway,
Actually, what town are we in? And I'm just asking, like, basically if Bluma is wanted here.
Bluma is not wanted here. It seems like you guys have never been here before.
Okay. Nihilus, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, you go first.
Okay, Nihilus is going to whisper to Bluma. You're not wanted here yet. Let's keep it like that. Please.
You say yet, I feel like I need to make that a yes.
Bluma. You being wanted is going to make it harder for the party.
Yeah, but it's, right now I'm just trying to get rid of or suppress that memory. Okay.
Yes. I get it, but being a criminal does not help with that. So we will figure out an alternate way of you de-stressing instead of committing minor crimes.
Have you ever tried sleeping? Oh wait, they're in the front. Never mind.
I mean, Nihilus is only whispering towards Bluma, and the party can kind of hear it, so it's up to you.
Oh, he says this loud enough to where I can hear it. Have you ever tried sleeping your problems away? Seems to be kind of effective, in my opinion.
That isn't healthy.
That sounds depressing more than my alcoholism.
Oh,
You
yeah.
burst out laughing. You burst out laughing.
Oh, Nihilus, about your alcoholism. Can you please stop?
He does not answer that.
Stop.
How can you
Oh
say
my
no to
god.
How can you say no to that?
Yeah. Bruma's looking at the party and then looks back at Nyla's like, why is it the fact that they're going after you to stop overall? I mean, you're fine. I think more than you.
It's not that bad, honestly.
Oh yeah, I think a lot more.
Anyways,
Proceeds
I
to
haven't.
pull out the alchemy jug,
Anyways,
say the word for ale, and drinks it.
I
Oh.
haven't binge drink in like a week, and I'm fine. I only drank a little bit. It's not that bad. I don't know why you guys are I don't know why Calypso and Bloom is fighting to take the flask from me.
Oh, I just want to steal your drink. That's
Oric,
all.
are you still like maintaining the spell to talk to Calypso?
Yes. Oric, if we're
You
on this,
hear
yeah.
you hear Calypso mumble something about drunk driving.
Oh god.
Calypso, what's drunk driving?
Don't.
He says that in Nace. He says that in Nace.
And Calypso looks to like Ulrich and says, "Ask your dad or ask Nihilus."
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, I made you some separate cake pops, by the way. I'll give them to you when we get into town.
I will be right back, by the way.
And you hear Calypso. She kind of like she looks at you and she says, "You're too good for me, or you're too good on me."
Well,
They're made entirely out of sugar cubes.
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 Well, why wouldn't I be nice to you? You work so hard for us.
Cubes.
I'm sorry, I think of the alphabet, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that fucking
Oh, maybe that's why I can't find it. It's because it's not. I'm in the wrong tab. Damn.
You dummy.
Yeah, Max. I was gonna say something so mean, but I'm gonna say it. Okay, go for it. Go. Moving on.
I am so
hang
angry
on.
today.
Oric did say, well, you're too good on us as well. I mean, you could just abandon us at any moment if you really wanted to, but you stick with us. And you work really hard. You deserve them.
I vote he doesn't deserve them.
If anyone ever
can't
touches
say that.
work, I'm removing their skulls.
The only issue is you
I think
can't
that
say
goes with
someone's
everyone.
addicted.
I am back. What did I miss?
Okay,
Your
so
mom.
I am glad that Oric
Just
has now
Oric being
surpassed a
wholesome.
Grave Watcher in like people wanting
Nope.
to protect.
No.
Wrong.
This isn't my necklace. Shit.
Wait, are you saying Oric has surpassed Grave Watcher, Kirsten?
What do you? So what are you guys doing?
So wait, did Oric learn what drunk driving was or not yet?
No one has answered. Oric.
Oric has asked. Well, he after telling that to Calypso, he asks, "Hey, Nihilus, what's drunk driving?"
Wait, is this not enough for the party to hear?
Oh no,
Probably.
no, Oric is being very direct about it.
I'll make it
laughing.
something fun. I'm just gonna be sorry, but Bluma speaks out first, and instead of going for the obvious, she proceeds to describe a sexual act, like one of the most deprived.
Here's anything sexual. He just pulls out his sword and stares Bluma down.
Nihilus is just going to smack her in the back of the head. Drunk driving is whenever you're heavily impaired by alcohol and, well,
Driving. Ow!
yeah. That happened.
my jaw.
That happened only once, Calypso. So shut the fuck up about it.
And you hear Calypso mock you, like
And
in a horse's way. You hear Calypso straight up mock you.
what does it work here?
But what
It
are you
only
trying to
happened-
do, Oric? I mean, it's like what I was saying is true. You just want to protect her from the truth. Trying to lie. convince Ori that what she was saying was right.
Silas is going to slap the back of her head again. Shut the fuck up.
That's a joke.
He's too young.
Anyway,
How?
Auric hears from Calypso is, it only happened once, Calypso.
Oh my god.
And Orc says in normal tongue, Calypso, you deserve every cake pop I make.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I will stop for 3 weeks.
Oh, I was only aiming for a week, but 3 weeks is even better. Ha!
Oh shit. Alright. And Nihilus is gonna try find like a... Actually, Nihilus is gonna ask, are we gonna stay here in this town for a bit, or are we gonna keep moving?
And like Eris seems to look at her map and says, we can stay here and rest for at least a day and like stock back up. But I wouldn't stay any longer.
Noted. And Nihilus just goes to like find a tavern with a stable in it.
I'm guessing that works, Max.
What'd you roll?
29.
Silver.
That's why
Silver.
I'm guessing it works.
You like get out of my fucking DMs.
What is Silver
Anyway.
doing? Oh no.
Tell me I'm
Please don't
not
fucking
wrong.
worry about it, man.
You can't. You
Also,
can't tell me I'm wrong on that.
So I'm just wondering how long it would take until Bluma fully hides Nihilus's flask from him.
Actually, Orc
Oh,
was
no,
going
it's
to ask.
out of
Orc was
character.
gonna ask for it.
No, Bloom would have taken it because remember, she, as I said earlier, she took interest at all. But hearing that deal, she decides to do the opposite. Like, she's like hiding herself, like back at the car because she's gonna be doing some stuff. But she smiles, giggling to herself, and she's gonna be planning on forcibly breaking Nels's promise by at night making him drink the alchemy drugs, the alcohol, as he sleeps.
How are you gonna be doing that?
That could be construed as attempted murder.
That is attempted murder. Okay.
Say that to Bluma, who has already committed 3 war crimes in the session. You guys know that, right?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
It's only a
So
war crime if
Yeah.
the society has war crimes.
It's only a work crime if you get caught.
so as you guys do you guys look for a tavern?
Yes, I said I was trying to find a tavern with a
Okay.
stable.
So
in it.
you find one fairly easily. In this tavern's name is the Moonlight Willows.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Max. It's literally Halloween tomorrow, and I don't trust you at all this session. I'm sorry.
No one's gonna trust me at all. Ever again after some of the shit I'm
I
gonna
did.
pull this session. Or
After
not
what
this
I did
session.
last
This,
Well, I'm gonna be living with you. I
this
have to trust you.
campaign. Exactly.
Fuck
By
you, I'm not
4.
trusting you.
Max for 7 years. I still don't trust him.
You shouldn't. It's a
Like
recommendation.
I trust him with. Listen, I trust you with my life, but like nothing else.
Like Max,
I trust you with my life, but do I trust you with my money or my wife?
I trust you in real life. I don't trust you.
It's
in
really
D&D,
funny because if
so.
anyone handed me their money to like entrust me with it, I would cry. Anyway,
I believe I've done that before, Max.
you have, and it panicked me so much.
Like, here, hold this $1. Max starts crying.
Right. Just wanted to let you guys know. So also let them know, Mike. But it's the first session. The Geneva Convention's things like you cannot rob people after a battlefield has taken place. Bluma's first action was to rob the battlefield.
Anyways,
There's already
Anyway,
one
moving
more
on.
crime.
anyway.
Moving on. So as wording.
You
So as you
Well,
guys are like pulling into this tavern, Soaps, you start hearing a clicking from your bag.
He's going to
It's
search
fine.
for the clicking.
And out from your bag comes a little tiny robot.
Oh.
Huh?
Well, Blue might be seeing this.
Can he?
Yes.
Is it like? Is it climbing out? Is it like one of the ones he took?
Yeah, well not so he doesn't recognize it, but it looks to be made of the same material.
He picks it up.
And
Question
as
mark?
as you look at it, it kind of looks very similar to like a jumping spider.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, Bloomer will proceed to try to grab that thing and want to
No.
study it.
And so Bluma, you rush towards it, and you are bounced off.
Wait, what?
As it has, as you look at it, it looks like it made a little tiny bubble force field.
I'm sorry.
And like, if you see it, like, you know how like spiders will, like curl up with their legs? That's what it seems to be doing. And like its two front little like paws are covering its eyes.
it's adorable.
If I can't see you,
Oh,
you
I
can't see
need-
me.
I need to study this thing. Yo, you don't mind if I
No,
I don't
you're
know,
not just.
fun with it?
you're-
Topaz is just he's gonna turn away from Bluma and continue just inspecting this little thing.
Bluma,
It waves.
Hey,
It like
you are,
comes
Hey,
on.
Wait,
Bluma,
get
you are
back to
not.
this.
Bluma, shut the fuck. It's his. It's not yours. And honestly,
I want to know how to make it.
yes, but I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna blow it up. I mean, I'll get blow up mine if I make some, but not that one. I just want to know how to make it.
well, you completely went the wrong approach. You should have asked calmly instead of trying to look like you are going to take everything Sopez has ever owned in his life.
I mean, I just rushed to it. How is that me taking everything?
So while like it like uncovers itself, like it uncovers its eyes and like kind of looks back up at you, and it looks to you, and you quietly hear, "The world's a lot scarier from outside your backpack."
Oh god, no, it's
Max,
I can't.
Max, I know exactly
I-
what I'm from.
I told you.
Nice.
You have to let me study that thing. You have to. I need to know how to make my own. I'm
But
not
you
going to
know
take
I
it from you.
hate
I just want to
spiders.
know how to make it.
And you're making me not hate this thing. God.
But Sopa's he'd tilt his head before, like, did he hear the voice out loud or more like in his head?
He heard it out loud.
Heard it out loud. Okay. You've been in my backpack?
And it kind of like it rolls up again, and like it doesn't really roll up, but it skitters off, and you hear this clicking again, and out rolls the spear. The spear.
You were in the sphere?
I am the spear.
You are the sphere. I'm sorry, huh?
And Isaac, you watch, like Soaps watch this, and everyone in the cart watches this sphere slowly turn into a bigger version of what was on your hand.
Doesn't Bluma
Can I
already,
touch the spear?
Doesn't Bluma already know how to make those then?
Yes.
Oh, she already knows then.
Okay.
Can I touch it?
You can try.
Yeah. Blue will
Do I
Blue know
have to
how
do
to
a roll
make
or
the one.
something?
Yes, it like you would have noticed that when you studied it. It just wouldn't have made sense to you until you saw like the little like it work.
Oh, on the speaking.
Yeah. So like it's the speaking like there's a bunch of parts when you learned how to make the sphere that didn't make sense to you at first, but after seeing everything, it now makes sense.
Hey,
So
I
now
know
you
how to
can.
make this guy.
Do I have to do a roll to touch it or no?
I'm basically for you. Like, how fast are you moving to touch it? Like, are you being slow? Are you seeming threatening?
Are you T-posing?
No. He's kind of going at a normal pace, a little slower, and he tries to touch it.
And it lets you touch it.
Oh my gosh! So what is this sphere like?
Is okay. You can go ahead.
Oh no. Did you say look like or what was
No,
it?
just what is it in general?
Okay. Soaps. You go.
You're asking in character, correct?
Yes.
So as he speaks, he'd be like just staring at the little mechanical spider basically before speaking. We found them in a cave at Ikora's tree. There were these old ruins and these little robots were around. And I might have taken some of them with me, as they seemed to respond to my commands. And I had no
Can
clue.
I take one? Can I
No.
take a robot?
No.
Why?
Because they're mine, and I still don't know what's going on.
Okay, but how
I
many do
mean,
you
if
have?
you pay me, I could make one. I know how to make it myself.
I don't pay anyone. People pay me. That's not how this goes down.
Then I guess you're not getting one from
Then
her.
you could go fuck yourself.
Anyways, let's just get into the tavern and see what it's all about instead of this shit.
Bloomer would like to stay on the in the cart. She will be pulling out the full set of armor, and the magical arm, the mechanical secondary arm, and the 2 prosthetic legs.
Also, Nihilus is going to go into the tavern, but you can do everyone here else first.
Oh, Odysseus goes into the tavern as well. Wait. No, maybe. I don't know what's going on.
Bloomer would like to start a fire.
Bro?
Oh no.
Nihilus has
Context
anything left
before
for-
anything. Context before anything. I just purposely made it of a. She will dig a hole in the ground. That one hole, like 2 holes, one connecting to the other, and makes a small campfire to pull the smithing crucible she has found a while back. And she's going to proceed to smelt the armor down to its metal.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, free reign on the town. So some of you went inside the tavern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oricans in it.
And Odysseus and Nihilus.
So as
Yeah.
you guys walk into the tavern, behind the bar, you actually see the old orc man.
Old orc man?
The old man.
Yeah, the guy
Oh,
that
the old man that we met earlier.
Oh,
And like the stick, like he seems to be kind of like chewing on the stick of the cake pop that he had.
Oh, hello,
It's-
sir.
Hello! It's nice to
it's
see you
him
guys
again.
again.
Yes.
I'm glad you chose to stay at my tavern.
It looks like a lovely establishment.
Was the cake pop good, sir?
It was delicious.
Lovely.
I legit want a cake pop now.
Anyway,
You're
so he turns to
kidding.
you guys. He turns to you guys and says, "So will you guys be needing rooms?"
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, how many of us are there, and how many people are staying together? I know Orc.
I
So-
vote the stray cat stays outside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Assume Zill and Idris would just room together.
So
And-
8 rooms, I believe.
And Zenith and Oric are staying together, and then Nihilus and Bloom are staying together.
No, Bloom is outside, smelting the.
Yeah,
armor.
I meant for tonight, like for the rooms. How many rooms we're
Oh.
getting?
Okay.
I'm counting like out of character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was just I would say 6, not counting the NPCs. Ignoring NPCs.
I was counting NPCs.
No, not counting the NPCs. 6.
So we need 7 then.
What?
If we're counting Eris, yes, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Anyways, how much gold for each room, sir?
He like just says that it is 10 gold per room.
Right.
But
and
since you guys, but like he like looks at you guys and says, since you guys are so nice, it's 5 gold.
Aw.
thank
That
you.
is sweet. Odysseus puts his 5 gold on the. Is there like a table?
Oh no,
Okay,
actually,
then-
There's a bar.
Yeah,
I was
He puts
I
it
was
on the
about
bar.
I was about to pay for everyone actually.
No, that's not allowed.
Damn. Okay.
I don't give people money, people give me money.
Okay, then I guess I'm just gonna be playing for me and Bluma, so I'll put down 5 gold then.
Or
I'll have
Zenith
Zill
will pay
put
for
down-
everyone. Oh,
Oh.
go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'll have Zill put down the 5 for her and Idris.
okay.
Idris, you want to put down a 10?
Question to the D.
Yeah.
Yes. What's up?
How long do you think the armor would take to pass now?
So it would probably take. Anyway, sorry. I got distracted because I took off my headphones for a second. So it would probably take around like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, give or take.
And how much of on the car? How much like thermal sheet has?
How much? What? Can you repeat that real quick?
Like metal thermal that she has to make stuff with. Yeah.
You have like a fair amount. Like a decent amount. I don't.
Also, you have some silver too.
Yeah, like you probably have like 5 ingots. Or more. I don't know. Give me a moment. There's a lot of shit I need to do as a DM. I have strings to pull. Anyway.
I will say Zenith
Yeah, you do.
or paid
Okay,
for 8 gold.
Then while I was in the tavern, we'll proceed to make components needed to make those spiders. In them around 3 inches wide and around like 2 inches tall. Make that. She's making around 4 inches long. No, 4 inches long, 4 inches wide,
Miss.
around
Miss.
or like just basically a good cube size, just enough to
I
hold
feel like.
explosives.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
saying something else. Never
Okay.
mind. I assumed something completely different. Go ahead.
Anyway, do any of you want to do anything else?
I did want to mention Oric and Zenith paid 20 for their room.
Okay.
Actually, I would. Nihilus is going to go around town and look for a liquor shop or something of the like.
Okay.
Oric will be asking Nihilus if he can travel with him, while Zenith does some busy work around town.
Sure, Oric.
Out of character, didn't
Mark.
this man just say that he wasn't gonna drink for 3 weeks?
Hey. First of all, it's not for
He's
me.
already. It don't matter. No liquor store. But anyways, I just wanted to say that Idris should probably have been in the tavern during everything.
Odysseus is also in the tavern.
Actually, what Nihilus is going to do instead of doing liquor store, since Oric is wandering around with them, Nihilus is gonna try listening rumors of if there's either possibly any werewolf encounters around the town or werewolf hunters of the like. That's what he's gonna do. It's just a little investigation then. Max?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just, going once you ask, you don't. So, you hear that there were some werewolf hunters, but they seem to get scared out of the forest. They seem to had gotten scared out of being there because of a giant wolf man that harassed them.
Did he asks how many ears did the giant wolf man have?
And this person says, well, the people who said they saw him, they said he supposedly had 4 ears.
Oh, I know who that is.
That's out of character. That's what I thought, but now I was just checking so he doesn't go right out there. It's like, interesting. That's unique. Oh, also,
Out of character, a Croza?
Max. Never mind. Anyways,
Anyway,
Nihilus would also like. Anyway, sorry, I just spaced out. Anyways, Nihilus is actually gonna go to a craft store or whatever, a place that sells masks.
Okay.
And he's just gonna buy really a basic looking mask that just covers all of his face.
Yeah, you find one. It's about 10 gold.
I'm buying that.
Oh, Mr. Nihilus, since we're out, because this, could we go get some ingredients for more baked goods?
Yeah, sure. Sure, and actually, you just see Nihilus thinking about something.
Penny for your thoughts?
Oh my gosh.
Aww.
Just
Hey,
remember.
that's the old people's thing.
Nihilus just says,
Sorry.
just remembering some bad days is all that. I'm fine. And Nihilus just. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Cameron.
And as we're walking about, Nihilus is just gonna look around as they're talking. And can I roll perception?
Sure.
May
You know
I?
what
Oh, go ahead.
You know what I'm looking for, Max.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15.
You see people. No one seems to stick out among the rest.
Could he sniff? Is that at advantage? Because
actually,
powerful sniffer.
Actually, yeah. Can I sniff instead then?
Sure.
Gotta use that sniffer.
Yeah.
What'd you get? So not currently there.
Oh,
25.
No, nothing.
Nothing familiar.
Nothing.
So,
Also-
Mr. Nihilus. Oh, go ahead.
I said I sent you something in DMs. Anyways, go ahead, Levi. Sorry.
So, Mr. Nihilus, I was thinking maybe we start an activity together. So, since you won't be drinking as much.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Also, Oric,
Oh, yeah.
there's some advice I would like to give you.
Hmm?
You probably
Jesus
already know-
Christ, that's a lot of DMs.
Anyways, now it says life may
Whoops.
kick you down a lot. It really does. But try not to run away from all your problems like I have.
Okay.
Just
I mean, you. And, like, Oric looks around to see if there's any people around us.
There aren't. They're mostly like decent ways away.
And he gets down into a lower whisper and says, "You already know I'm being chased by people. I'm already running from my problems."
that problem is the type you can run away from. I'm meaning for other types of things.
Oh no, there's another DM.
I'm just speaking from experience. Maybe I will tell you all eventually, but right now I just
You see Oric like kind of jump up, like he's trying to get to your head. He looks like he's trying to give you a head pat.
Nihilus just like crouches down towards this level.
And Oric gives him a head pat and says, "I know I'm not necessarily the wisest person, but if you ever need a hug, I'm here."
Thanks. Anyways, and he just kind of picks Oric up and just put him on his shoulders. Let's go find those ingredients, shall we?
Ooh, shopping for ingredients.
And then we go do that.
Bluma, you can make 5 to answer your question. Anyway, you guys can continue.
Anyways, I'm gonna switch over to my phone because my computer is dying.
Okay.
Just charge it, lol.
Just charge it.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck up.
charge it, lol.
My charger's broken. Shut the fuck up.
Valid.
I have to fight with it in order for it to charge, so Kirsten.
Oh, before the party leaves, they will be passing by Bluma, right? She will scream out at them. Well, at least just yell out. I need some gunpowder.
Wait, who's she screaming at?
Nihilus and anybody who's leaving for that whole. Oh, then like
Alright.
she sees them just leaving out, then she's gonna be working on the whole her vengeance. She screams out for them
needs
to.
gunpowder.
Yeah, gunpowder.
Nihilus will take a mental note of that, and he will go buy that whenever he sees the opportunity to.
Give me 100 pounds of gunpowder, please.
Sure.
I think it's illegal to buy that amount.
Ain't illegal if they never find out.
Stop yelling.
Positive everyone on the
Now.
street heard that.
Nihilus just sighs, and he's like, "I will try to get some." And then he
Alright.
just walks off with Oric on his shoulders. Anyways, you can get to others. We can get to the shopping afterwards. Like, after
Okay.
everyone's done.
So Levi, that does
Yeah.
not make it. That does not make it.
Yum.
I mean, you get a general sense, but not direct.
Zenith will be heading in that general sense.
Are you guys good?
No!
Neither am I.
Isaac, that was a Destiny reference.
You can't be doing that, Max!
Max, it was so funny when you made a comment about, like, wow, so many DMs, and, like, 4 of us just went, whoops.
Anyway, so roleplay. Go, be gone.
Blood.
Before I can
Give.
spot
I
again.
need blood.
Who's going? Who's going? Just Zenith and Nihilus are out. If anyone else wants to tag along, they can.
Or a Nihilus. No.
I'm not going to have Zill join them, but I might have Zill just go on a walk later. Just in general, I might have her do that for a roleplay thing. Just to, like, privacy, just go on a walk and get some space.
Soap is
But as of right now,
with a little spooter.
as of right now, she's just chilling like in her room or like in the tavern area at the moment.
I want to mention that once again, Astro is nowhere to be seen.
Bro.
What fucking eldritch horror is this man summoning?
Jesus Christ.
God.
Aegis is probably at the tavern, just kind of like in the bottom area. I'd assume not in any bedroom yet. Just kind of like sitting at the bar and just drinking some like appy juice.
Appy juice or happy juice?
Appy. APPY.
Okay.
This man drinks apple juice. Leave him alone.
He doesn't drink. If he drinks, he gets drunk and he gets sad. So he doesn't drink.
And then Zill has to babysit.
But Max,
Hey, happy juice is his happy juice.
Fair enough. Max, can I buy some blow up when around here?
What? Can you repeat your question?
Blood need buy.
Yes, you can go.
Okay. Can I talk to the spider on the way there, or do you not want to play as a spider right now?
You can talk to the spider.
Also, before that happens, I just want to say Odysseus retires to his room and just kind of takes a nap, and I have to go.
DMs, Casey. Casey DMs.
Wait. Oh wait, no, he's in this cart. He's in the cart. Never mind.
Thank you, Casey.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
No, you're good. I added it last minute.
He falls asleep in the cart, just passed out. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good
Casey.
night, Kate. Love you. Wow, didn't say it back.
Anyway.
So how big is the spider right now? Is it the really smaller one or the little bit bigger one it kind of turned into?
It's the really small one.
So he's gonna look insane talking, but
It's on his shoulder.
okay, I love this though. He has a little spider. Do you have a name, or what should I call you?
And it tilts its head and it thinks for a moment. And it says,
Bro. I'm sorry.
Bro.
If you don't name him Lucas, I'm going to sob.
I'm not going to name him. I don't know what that.
Lucas.
Oh my god. So he tilts his head and he says, I don't know. What are some names that exist?
I mean, a name can be just about anything. What's something you want to go by?
Well, just list some names.
You, Max, you can't do this. We're both.
I can do this. Fuck you.
I
You
literally
wanted
gave
to.
you a name
You
choice.
wanted to roleplay with Spider. You're roleplaying with Spider.
Bro, I'm indecisive with names. Max, you whore.
Good.
I can't just start listing off names. Fuck.
Also, Miss is having issues
Well,
with
there's Lucas.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Trell.
Corel?
Isn't that like a fallen, guy? Or is his name something else?
There's... Fuck it, I'll just start naming Destiny character names, Max. Fuck you.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with this.
Just call him BB. It stands for Bud Ball.
Bro. I don't... Sopas
Or
would
call him
take me before he just starts listing off these random names of God knows where, but Crow, Misrax, Crota, Shax, Saint, Ikora,
Cade. Sorry.
Mel's Head, Beta, Drifter, and he next, Destiny names. He would just
Yeah.
kind of just start naming random ones.
Okay, so after a bit, this little dude, he thinks for a moment. He says, "Cade."
Yeah, yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Giga Chad.
Alright, then Kate it is.
And he nods.
Can I ask what you are exactly? I know you're one of the things we found, but what are you exactly?
Well, I am a worker. I repair and protect Acelian technology.
Acelian. And I'm assuming that's what that place was filled with?
Yes, it is Acelian. You are in the heart of Acelia.
Huh? The heart?
You're in the center of Acelia. Is that not what this is called anymore?
It is not. This place, Max, what's this place called again?
I mean, you are currently in Slyward,
Slyward.
but Yokria or Triota depends, where you want.
Continent. What's the name of the continent?
Triota.
Cryota.
Try.
That's what. Try?
Yes.
Triota. That's what he would say. He said, Max, these are two big names. He said, we're in the continent of Fuck, Max, names. You know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Continent
And,
of insert continent here.
And he kind of tilts his head and he's like, "Oh, I don't know when that changed, but oh well."
How old are you?
He sits for a moment, and it seems like he's calculating shit.
Oh no.
Carry.
One thing I'd like to mention as a better question would have been, what year do you think it is?
But
are
That would
there
have been a
years
better-
here? That's a better question.
that would still take forever. Anyway, so this little dude, he
Yeah.
stops and he says, older than 30,000 years.
I thought Idris was old.
Well, I've been here since the beginning. I have seen everything, I guess, in a sense. Not really. I felt it. I felt the magical disturbances, not the whole seeing part.
And the beginning of what exactly?
Well, there's the beginning of really the Acelian and Zelok Empire.
Oh god, these words, I'm going to need to type these out.
Well, those are two separate empires.
Yeah.
Acelia is its own thing. That's where I'm from. That's where you are currently standing. Zelok is up north-ish. I don't know. They were always at war.
And then you were simply made to keep watch over that. What would you call that place?
A workshop?
A workshop? And then what? So you were made to just work there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Are you okay with traveling with me, with us?
Yeah, you're the first Acelian that I've seen in a very long time.
So
Let's
that
just
would
say that.
so that would kind of confirm that Sopez was right about the bloodline stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because still no one has told him about the hologram. But he'd mumble that word, like the Assyrian, before kind of just nodding and saying, well, I think that's enough for questions for now. But just be careful.
I mean, I'm not going to explore anywhere outside your backpack, so...
Fair enough.
Unless you tell me to.
I don't
Backpack.
think I trust people.
Cozy.
But yeah, I think that's it for now, Max. I got some answers.
Okay.
How much blood? Real quick.
It's
How much would 50 coins get me?
So they would get you like two big ones and one small.
Deal.
Hey, can I roll a casual perception with smelling this?
Sure.
Well, okay. While you're doing this, I'm just gonna say those who are in the tavern would now see Zill come from whatever area rooms would be in, and she makes her way out of the tavern, and she's going on a walk now. But she says nothing to no one when she leaves.
15.
But those in the tavern wouldn't see her leave.
Max, how much do the big ones heal? Are they the 48 ones?
So these big ones, So I'm gonna cut you some slack. These ones do 10d8.
10d8. God.
That's a lot of health.
10d4. I lied. Sorry.
10d4.
That's
So
still
it
a
works
lot.
10d4 plus 20.
Plus 20? Goddamn, okay. Mans is doing good on health for now. He got some blub. He got lots of blub. Anyway, that's all. I'm good for now. Thank you.
Yep.
Max, fuck you.
Anyway, Max, what does a 15 get me? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, so
The man's getting.
it's starting to get later. Like the lanterns are starting to go up.
Anyways,
Max,
Then it's eventually find Oric.
Yeah, can me and
Sorry, Eli.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you go first, Eli.
I was gonna say, is she still there? Like,
No. Nope.
Because I'm in the tavern. I don't know who else is in the tavern. But Idris, like, where would they be standing? And like,
a good distance off.
Am I able to Arcana check them?
Nope.
Or like so
Nope.
she just gives me a kiss, like she just blows me a kiss.
Yep.
Cause like Idris would
Excuse
be
me?
staring. Idris would be staring at this veiled figure, and his eyes seem wide. And would I be able to insight her to see if I would notice anything like to me that would
No,
be
you
noticeable?
just see it. You just see it.
Are you able to
Zill's not
describe
currently
it for the
covered.
viewers?
So also, who is with Idris at the moment?
I mean, Sopa's probably went back to the tavern.
Zenith is still looking for Auric.
So
I think,
Soaps.
yeah.
You see Idris tense, and he's staring at something, and you see a woman in a black veil, and you watch her blow Idris a kiss. Now, basically someone walks in front of her and she's gone, but before that, you see her arm fairly clearly. You recognize it as, like, you recognize tattoos on her arm because you've seen them in the drawings that Idris has made of his wife.
I would just like to say that when Idris sees this, he would have been going to take a sip of his drink, and he noticed it, and he would have dropped his glass, and like it would have shattered on the floor. And he just seems really stunned, and he just is like, Zora, like very quietly to himself, in a questioning tone.
Would Sopas hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sopas would like, because he's not stupid. He'd piece it together. He'd look back and forth between like where the person was standing, and there's no trace, right?
No trace.
Fuck. So he can't play it off that he was seeing. He could. No, that might make Idris think he's crazy.
Okay, people, time to get you to bed.
That's exactly what he's gonna pull.
Bro.
That's well, because he was
Okay,
gonna try to
Grandpa,
convince
time
Idris
for your
that like
meds.
it's fine, but he'd probably he'd ask what was that, Idris?
And he'd seem really stunned, just still staring at where he saw the figure. And he'd just go, "That's my wife. She shouldn't be here." And his voice is very shaky. And like the glass is still on the floor, and he's still in his seat, and he hasn't moved an inch from when he dropped the glass.
Sopas he'd walk like to Idris to put like a hand on his back, like in a comforting way, and say, "I think we should leave."
Idris is more than likely like he'd nod and like kind of like shakily, like he'd avoid the glass on the floor, and like he'd move, and he'd just like look to the tavern owner and apologize and just ask if there was any way he could clean it up, like clean his mess up. And it's just very obvious that he is not okay right now.
Sopas he'd keep an eye, he'd help Idris clean up the mess. But could he roll like a perception check just in case like any more signs of this lady show up in the tavern?
Would you ask? Can you repeat that real quick?
Can I roll like a perception check overall to see if just anything feels off about the room?
Sure.
Or would that be perception? Yeah, probably. Where the fuck? You moved dice check. Perception. And guess what? Please be good.
No,
Of course,
because
as soon as Zil fucking leaves.
But also, I would like to
Oh,
say,
thank God. I got a 2, though.
as Idris is cleaning the glass up, though, he seems to be like very quietly, like in very hushed tones, whispering to himself. And he seems really shaky, like especially when he picks up shards of glass that are like super sharp.
Sopez is going to tell Idris to like stop. Not like tell him, but like just grab the more sharper pieces from him and clean it up himself and say, Idris.
Sopez would be able to hear it, but Idris would just be like,
Oh, he wouldn't?
muttering to. He would.
Oh,
But
okay.
it'd be Idris muttering to himself that she can't be alive because he killed her. Like, she can't be here. I killed her. And just kind of like muttering that repeatedly.
He let out like a really like long, like a big sigh of a breath at like what Idris is saying, but he'd continue to clean up and make sure Idris doesn't cut himself, the dummy. But
he wouldn't. Don't worry.
Doubt. But after like the mess is cleaned, he'd. No one else is nearby too. Fuck.
Yeah. It's just you and your good old dad.
Oh, fuck, and Dad is currently having a
Sorry,
breakdown.
Idris's comfort person isn't there right now.
He's not
Can't go
on
to the
his
phone
meds.
right now.
He is not on his meds. Of course, he his meds. Sorry.
Sopez is the comfort person now, and he's not good at that.
Neither is Auric is the best thing that I've heard today.
But
I just imagine Sopa's Loki. We're looking around like, okay, where the fuck is Zil? I
By
don't know what the
this
fuck to
time,
do
would
here.
anyone else have walked into the tavern though?
Unless Nihilus and Auric are on their way back.
I mean,
Seeing how
Max
it
has
is
been a few
fairly-
hours, so Zil
Yeah.
would probably be on her way back.
I mean, we were going to go shopping too, which like how much gold would that be altogether?
Basically, like, what were you buying specifically?
Baking goods, and I'm gonna buy maybe 10, 20 pounds of gunpowder. I'm not buying 100 pounds. That would look suspicious as fuck.
Like 100 gold.
Remember
a little
that.
less.
Well, she needs to learn that you can't buy a lot of shit in one go.
Maybe she should get her
I think
own
you do that.
her own bomb supplies. If you're buying that much,
mean, that's
that
what
like
she
a
must be
suspicious
done.
amount of that stuff.
Anyways, Max, actually, hang on. Okay, I'm not muted. Anyways, Max. Nihilus wants to make... Hang on. Nihilus wants to make, like, one more, like, perception check this time looking around because, like, he is... The more time goes on, the more tense he's getting. As he's just now frantically looking around.
Nihilus, I will say, Zenith, after a few moments of us leaving the store, does join us. Does join Auric and Nihilus.
That's an 11. I'm guessing that doesn't get me anything.
Nope.
Nihilus seems like he took a minute to recognize Zenith. This is like, oh. Hi, Zenith.
Hey, Nihilus. I see the boys on your back.
Yeah, he's fine. Now he's kind of like half paying attention as he's looking around.
Is Zill in the tavern yet?
Yes,
well,
I would assume she would
Yeah.
have gotten to the tavern by now.
Sure.
Alice was gonna tell Zenith and Orc something real quick.
Oh,
Go ahead
yeah.
then. Apologies.
Yep.
It's okay. Now it says, I feel like something told me, but I don't know what. Something. I feel like the thing that turned me is here, but I can't find it.
Did you hear something?
I don't know.
Is it... Would you describe it as a pressure in your own body?
I don't know. It just said a traitor amongst you. The one who turned you is here. I don't know.
And, since Orc is on your back, he kind of gives you a couple head pats.
Let's just go back to the tavern. I either want to find that bastard, or we try to get at it later. Let's just go to the tavern. I just need to think. And now it starts heading towards the tavern.
I think we should leave early tomorrow, by the way.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if Oric heard it, but I heard something weird.
Do you mind saying it?
And escape them forever. Like Zenith mumbles that under his breath, as the two of them walk back.
Did you recognize the voice?
It was familiar.
Mine, I did not recognize the one that told me. Was it bad familiar or good familiar?
Max, was it bad familiar or good familiar?
Bad.
Bad.
You would recognize the voice, and you know who it is.
Could you DM me who it is, please? Shadow being in my head.
Oh my god.
Out of character, I feel
If
like
it's who I think it... Listen, there's a lot of people I could think it would be. Okay, that's who I thought it was.
Out of character, I think
Out of this character, this party has a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Let's just say someone who shares the same thing Eris has. And I do not want to be near them at all.
Let's just go to the tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on guard tonight.
Anyways, sorry we did that too long.
No,
yeah,
you're
sorry.
good.
But so Zill walks into the tavern, right?
Yeah, I'll say Zill walks into the tavern very casually.
So as you walk into the tavern, you see like Soaps he has like just a look of paranoia on his face. He's panicked. Idris is there breaking down basically, and he like looks at Zill, and like his eyes are like they're not like terrified, but they're like they're filled with fear. And as like he doesn't say the word out loud, but the first thing he mouths is what's Idris's wife's name again?
Zora.
Zora, Zora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He'd mouth the quote if Zill can read lips, but he'd mouth we saw Zora before he speaks on his own and saying something's here. Voices. Get over here now.
Zill would also, like, the moment Sopes would, like, mouth that name, Zill would immediately, like, look at Idris and look at, like, him in distraught and immediately, like, make her way over, no question.
She's just crying over his appy juice. I'm sorry.
Zill gets over there and she immediately puts, like, a like a comforting hand like on Idris, like both of her hands on Idris's shoulder in like a very like comforting way. Cause I'm assuming that Idris is not a public display of affection type of person. So this is her comforting him in public.
He used to be.
Yeah.
He used to be.
Not so much anymore. But yeah.
But
and she's just gonna
Oh, go ahead.
Sopas first.
One thing that like Idris and Sopes would notice about Sopes is as they come over, he'd say, "I don't think we should stay the night here," and like he'd go silent after that. Before he speaks, he repeats a phrase, and everyone should know said phrase. But what he says is, Did you really think you'd get a happy ending?" He mutters that before looking back to Zil. We should not stay here.
Would Zil as a person know that phrase from Sopes telling her about that story before? The moment she hears him say this, she's just going to look at him and she's going to say, something is using our fears against us. We should not stay here very long. And before immediately like turning back to Idris and immediately going into like softening and being like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you want to go back to the room?"
Idris is still muttering.
Oh, baby, no. Fuck you, Max.
Does he need a dog? I'm sorry.
I'm assuming Nihilus, Oric, and Zenith get back around this time.
And Nihilus says, "Okay, there's some weird fucking shit." Oh. I'm guessing he sees Idris having a mental breakdown.
Max,
Dude,
can I do an Arcana check?
The same phrase.
We're all in the same room, or what's going on? Because I was doing something.
You guys are pretty much all
main
in
tavern area.
Unless you're still smithing stuff, because I remember you said that.
Bluma would be done.
They would be done.
Bluma would have been done by now, so she could have head back if she wanted.
Anyways, does Nihilus see
Damn,
the
I only
mental
rolled a
breakdown?
15.
Wait, can I give Zil advantage?
Sure.
Does Nihilus see the mental breakdown?
Thank you.
Idris, I'm guessing.
Fuck!
Yes,
Zil does 15.
Sorry.
I'm hearing more voices. The hell is going on, man?
I don't know.
I think we should leave.
It knows something about me, as well as telling me about my memory.
I think we should either leave early tomorrow, or we should just leave altogether.
Hey, is the old man still there, Max?
Let's leave and let's blow this place up.
No, we're not blowing
Max,
this.
did I get anything from my Arcana check? It was only a 15, but...
You get a weird feeling. And also, can you guys roll a perception check real quick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Advantage?
Yeah, no problem.
Advantage?
Advantage?
Do I have to roll Max or no?
Sure. No, Idris, if you roll, you get disadvantage.
Okay, I'm still gonna roll.
Kirsten, take advantage from Oric.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Damn.
You said perception?
I'm not rolling great tonight.
Perception.
Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Max, what does a passive of 28 get me?
Okay.
Oh, that's a 6. My rolls have been shit.
Levi, Nihilus, and Soaps.
Zill's distracted by Idris.
What do we see?
You obviously, okay, before I get into this, everyone, you guys would also see that Eris also seems like she was severely fucked with. Like, she is way more nervous than you guys have ever seen her.
I can't say what I was gonna say because as a player that would spoil so much shit.
Shut up. Anyway, so yeah, no, Soaps, Nihilus, and Zenith and Oric. You guys, you hear something moving, like something oozing, spreading. And as you look around, the tavern has darkened, and on the walls are suddenly like these masses. They're grayish, but they are oozy, slimy, and gushing.
Out now.
Nihilus. Yeah.
Zenith doesn't even stop. He immediately runs to the door and breaks it down.
Yeah, we're
Strength
coaxing
check.
everyone out of this.
Advantage.
You know what? Yeah, actually,
Sure.
no. I'm. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Sure.
Question
athletics or just strength?
Is Dricknoth
Strength.
on me?
Yes, Strength Doth is on you.
Okay.
Okay, +5. Advantage. 19.
To other players. Oh, sorry.
Oh. You go first.
I was just gonna say that they would hear Idris muttering that she can't be alive, I killed her. And it's just that very quietly repeated if they were to try and listen in on him.
And Zoe would be comforting and shushing him.
Okay. So
Old Yeller is getting delusional. I'm sorry.
you guys, like Zenith, as you kick this door, it almost doesn't break. Like you have to kick it twice before it breaks, and it shatters. And you guys get out, and the town is dead.
Dead
Like-
as in empty?
Empty.
Actually, real quick, Naus is gonna
No
call
dead
for all that-
bodies.
Actually, Naus is just gonna immediately run towards the cart and just try to get everything ready.
Okay.
Because he is taking the flight response right now. So is Calypso fine?
Calypso has already basically drugged the cart out of where the stable.
Okay. Anyway,
Even Calypso wants to get the fuck out of here.
even Calypso's like, "Hey, yo, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Let's go."
And as you guys are doing this.
Silver wanted to ask
Oh,
something.
yes, Silver.
Given the fact that Astral was, doing what he was doing, what would he have seen while out here? Anything at all?
He would have seen the town kind of dim down. Like it would dim down normally as it gets later at night, and then suddenly he would have blinked, and it would have looked abandoned.
If Sopes looks back in the tavern, is it empty?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You even see some you even see some of the windows have been broken in and boarded over. And that you can see how much this ooze has consumed of it. As well as you see this ooze everywhere. And it almost has a pearlescent look to it in certain lightings.
Why does this sound so familiar?
To let you know, Isaac DMs, if I can say Mex.
What color is this ooze?
It's kind of grayish, black, but it depends where, because the most of it is it's mostly grayish, but like I said, in certain the way it lights it kind of has a pearlescent look.
Would Zil recognize at all what this could be?
No.
Okay.
Is it the stuff? No, it's not. It sounds so familiar. Max, do I know what it is?
Max, could I DM it to him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna DM it to him.
Okay.
And
because it also sounds familiar to me, so I'm just sitting here would I know
That's it. I knew it. Okay. But I don't know it in character.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. Sophiz is just working with the group to like coax them onto the cart and for us to just leave.
And as you guys are doing this, you hear the rev of a gun.
Oh, not Grandma.
Specifically, a cannon.
I swear to God, if it's the old fucking man.
Oh no! I knew it.
It is. It is. It is.
And you guys turn to see, and you see Grandma. You see an
Yeah,
older lady.
because
First of all, Matt,
that's where it
fuck
was.
you.
We knew.
Out of okay, for context, Grandma is from the other campaign that Max didn't record for the
And I'm
viewers.
going, oh my god, Cameron, if you would have waited 3 seconds, I would have been in the middle of describing her before you rudely interrupted me, bitch.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway.
I'm-
So you guys see an older lady. She...
What? We are all out of the tavern. We were just getting hurt, and we're just hearing a rev of a cannon.
Okay, then Luma's can instantly proceed to shoot fireboats to the tavern and every single village she can to burn this place down. Just to burn it all down already.
Bluma, as you do this, the fire is seemingly put out by the ooze. Like, the ooze seems to eat the fire.
Wait.
Anyway, so you guys turn to see this frail old woman, and she has a simple smile on her face. And she looks like a nice grandma, except the fact she's holding, like, 100-pound cannon that basically leaks nuclear radiation at this point.
Not again.
I will wait until you are done describing things, Max.
She simply smiles at you guys and she says, "Why don't you join my family?" And as she says this, you guys see these morphed bodies start, like, releasing, like, basically coming out of the shadows, and one of the most notable features on them is the fact that their eyes look like pearls.
No,
I knew it.
Bitch.
Max, can I quickly do something?
Sure.
Can I roll either medicine or history on this pearl eyes?
Oh no, you all realize, like, all of you know this disease at this point. It basically destroyed the islands of the Empire, or the Empire Arcadia's islands. You would know this as Pearlstone's ire.
Bluma would not know. So she's gonna be asking what's going on.
Alice probably would have told her at some point of Pearlstone's ire. Anyways, continue, Max.
And Bluma, what everyone would know, those who have not been acquainted with it, Pearlstone's ire is a disease that causes the victim's eyes to be recognized as a foreign body part. Like, it does a shit ton more, but this is the biggest thing. It causes the victim's eyes to not be recognized as a part of their body. And so the body goes to calcify it, as it does with a lot of foreign things, like any foreign objects in your body. And this happens solely over a week. And then afterwards, the person has 3 days of essentially zombification, where they have to spread this disease. And they're mindless. But the disease has mutated, so those 3 days have lasted longer.
Okay. And do you mind if I do something real quick, Max?
Yes.
Hey,
you can do it.
Oh, was
Also,
Astro about to do something?
Before you get to that, Astro, Bluma, when you shoot her, she doesn't even, she flinches, but it does not seem to affect her. Because she just turns back and smiles at you. Anyway, Astro.
Let's all fucking rhyme.
So about like how spread out are these guys?
They're about 5 feet apart, but there's also like more. Like there's 100 that you can see at the moment,
100. Oh,
but there's more coming from the shadows. This is not a fight you win a fight. This is a run.
This is a run.
This
Because
is a
Sopas
run.
knows who the grandma is, right, Max?
Anyways,
Sopas knows grandma.
question:
Yeah,
Are we
Sopas knows grandma.
are we all in the cart?
Huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
More or less.
Nihilus is hitting it. He was Calypso run. Where
Calypso
go.
fucking goes.
Max, I was about to say I have something I can do here.
Astral, if it's damage, you're
No,
not
it's
gonna do anything.
It's not damage. Not
Okay.
damage.
So,
I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
while he does that, I would like to, Blubble will tie a rope around her gun and around her waist, and she'll cast catapult on the gun to shoot her into the sky. Or to shoot herself into the sky.
Okay.
We're not helping Bluma if he gets trapped, right?
Nihilus,
Yeah, no.
actually, Nihilus is going to grab Bluma. Is like, we're not testing this today. We are running, Bluma.
This is me running.
And
And to answer your question, no.
and Miss is fucking dead.
Astral, to answer your question, no.
Anyways, what did Bluma say, Miss?
That's her running, because basically the idea is she's using the her small stature and the ability of stealth instead of going.
I am not understanding what you're saying.
Instead of going 30 feet, which is her normal space, like her speed, she's using her small stature and her own tools to shoot herself farther away. As she's still running, but she's doing it like more in the air, so there's less chance to actually touch her, and also
So you're
straight
doing it. So you're doing it away from Grandma, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You did not specify that.
Okay, yeah, no. You are you it works. And you guys, as you leave this town, like, a couple of these like mindless infected, like they grab at the cart as it tries to as it leaves, and like you turn and Calypso has gone full form and basically is melting anyone that gets close to her. And you notice that the cart seems to be going a lot faster than it should.
She's kicking this to maximum overdrive.
Literally, Calypso looked at this and went, "Fuck nah."
No, to the no.
But
Okay.
as you guys are getting way to the town, or going away from the town, you guys start to realize and notice that there are a couple arms on where these guys have grabbed on, and their arm was ripped off.
Are their arms moving?
No.
I'm
they're just holding on to the cart.
I'm taking my wolf sword. I'm just kind of knocking them off. I am not taking risk on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just have Zill knock them off with her hands.
Max.
Yes.
Are the blood vials I got still fine?
Mm-hmm. The blood vials are fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm keeping an eye on them.
Not for long. You're gonna lose those.
Like, even if they are infected, they aren't gonna affect you.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Ken.
I was going to say, did Nihilus recognize that? So did either Sopes said he knew who she was, or recognized that he?
You would have said, "Fuck, it's her," as in he's seen that face before. He knows who that is. And like that's what everyone would have heard as he said, "Fuck, it's her."
As Calypso is still going, I'm assuming she's going faster and whatnot or whatever.
She's slowed down since you guys are out of the town. Which, by the way, as you guys leave the town, do any of you look behind?
Sure.
No.
Nihilus
No.
Oric does.
Actually.
Nihilus was
So all of you that
Nature's
look
wood.
behind you, you watch the town like and Grandma and all of her minions kind of blow away in a dust circle, and what reforms is what looks to be a Hydra with human faces, and it seems to be
Is it the
grinning
false Hydra?
and
Oh,
laughing.
dang.
moved.
That's a false Hydra. What the fuck?
It moved.
Yes, but yeah, it's just
Wait.
grinning. It's just grinning and laughing at you as you guys run away.
We fucking dodged the bullet there. That's a false. That's
Yes.
a false Hydra.
I want to say, Mist, this party is well acquainted with false Hydras of this group, not party.
Hey, Max, would Oric or Zenith recognize the Hydra creature?
Mm-hmm.
Would
You would.
Sopes too?
Yeah. Considering
Oh.
you've met it before.
And
Yeah,
anyway,
I read it.
anyway, Sopes says when Sopes now says, "Okay, first of all, who is the Grandma?"
So this is assuming after it's turned into that thing and it laughed.
Yeah.
Soped would he would like just his face was a face of fear as he kind of just I fought that.
Also, question: does Nihilus know what a false Hydra is, or no?
No.
And also, what was that fucker?
That's
That thing.
the false Hydra.
And what's that?
Max, I don't remember how you described it. Didn't you say like?
So
I know
you would.
I can't remember.
Soaps, you would know that the false Hydra was a type of Dracovnir. It was a being from a different dimension that was basically summoned here by a traitor named Silas of Dawnvale.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, is that?
So yeah, and then Sopes would relay that information and saying, "I've been in a town like this before on the islands of what is it again, Max?
The Sapphire's Beacon Isles.
The Sapphire's Beacon. Sapphire's Beacon of whatever. I've escaped it once, and then on our way to a party, I fought with my with friends that grandma, and we thought we killed her. Either we fought the false Hydra, or it's playing tricks on us. But for now, we need to get out of here. Now.
Yeah, we need to. If that thing's here, the Morta might come.
We are still moving, so.
Let's keep moving, and then.
How about we just rest in the car as we keep moving? How about that? I will make sure that we are.
Oh, so by the way, Odysseus took a nap in the cart, and on top of Odysseus, you see all the gold that you spent in this town.
How much gold? Okay, I spent 105. So.
Max, do I still own these blood vials?
Yes.
Are they physical?
Yes.
What about the ingredients that we bought?
Yes. Everything is real.
Does it seem to be safe?
So,
Yes.
Literally, so the false Hydra is just fucking with us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
It's Halloween. It has to have its fun somehow.
Listen, I just imagine not Idris, Sopez, like the moment he sees the grandma, he's like ushering everyone onto a cart while mumbling, bad grandma, get on the fucking cart, bad grandma.
He would have
Don't eat her
he would
cookies.
have said bad grandma, but he would have been bad lady, bad lady, bad lady.
I just imagine in
mean-
his brain is just chanting bad grandma the moment he sees her.
At least this boss Hydra is a lot nicer than mine.
No, it isn't.
No.
Just today.
Just today,
For-
probably.
Yeah. But for roleplay reasons, it wasn't said out loud right now, but in New Mike, Zilla is sitting beside Idris and specifically like rubbing her thumb on like his left wrist. And Idris seems so freaked out. And as Zilla like reaches and starts like tending to him, like comforting him, he moves that specific hand away. And like if anyone were like looking into why, they would just see a specific red rose tattoo on the inside of his wrist. Like, even though he has fur there, it would be very noticeable because his fur there is very light, so it's easy to see his skin.
I will.
And-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I had to take a second because my throat. But he is still sitting there, but he's still muttering something, but it seems very unintelligible right now to anyone.
And I want to say Nihilus is kind of rubbing his arm, just trying to fight off the urge to get to his flask. So,
I'll just say, after Idris would remove her hands from his wrist, she would recognize why, she would know why. She would instead move to just running her fingers against like the back of his hand in like a comforting way. Like Zill doesn't give Zill gives zero fucks about that false Hydra at this moment. Her number one priority is Idris.
I will also mention, Oric, who is usually the chipper one, is non-verbally terrified. His eyes are wide, like, imagine the smallest an eye can be, like when it's. What is it called when an eye like gets smaller?
Dilated?
Like what? No, is it
No,
dilated?
dilation's
No.
bigger.
It constricts.
Constricts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it constricts.
Like his pupils are constricted, and he is staring still back, waiting.
That should be fine.
And that is where we're going to end session.